Alright, Brian, I want you to see how I kind of feel like Troy over at Halloween Hellmouth when he was making his drop panel video. Look at all the editing I did just to make your contest video. I mean, look at this. Look at all these cuts in this video. And it just keeps going and going and going. You know, every one of those lines is an edit, is a chop. Every single one, look at it, just keeps going and going and going. There's a lot of editing there. Oh, there's the end. 11 minutes and 34 seconds. I think you're going to enjoy this. I know I had fun making it. It'll be interesting to see how long this thing's going to take to render, because I haven't even added the clips yet that I've recorded on my handheld camera. But yeah, let me go ahead and add those clips and get this thing rendered. Hey, Brian, I'm going to use one of your videos from October 15th, 2012, to see how many times you can say the same word in one video. Let's check. Let's let's check this out.
What's going on, guys? Long time no see. It's been a few days. Haven't actually done my sitting down at the old computadore dialogue in a while. So here I am, dialoguing away. I've been busy, so that would explain my absence for the last couple of days, because I try to pride myself on being a daily vlogger, at least giving you something. Unfortunately, most of my footage and stuff has been like of other things that aren't Halloween related, but I still try to include those, but they're on my friend's camera. So like the other day we went paintballing, and he has one of them, whatever, those Go cameras or something, which are pretty cool. So they were on the gun the whole time and celebrating it, but they didn't make it over here, so they're not on my vlog, so they're just gonna have to entertain somebody else. Anyways, got you a little walkthrough that shows some of my progress that I've done inside of the walls are built like they were last time. I'm basically just adding the detail to all of it. My scares are all wired up, so you really don't get to see that. That's not much fun. So I haven't, like, you know, put a bunch on there, because I started to notice, like, on mine, and you know, I try not to do things that annoy me, like other people maybe. So like, you know, where like you're watching somebody who's doing their vlog and you really want to watch it because you're subscribed, so that must mean you give a shit. That, or you just did a pity subscribe, which means, like, you know, well, you subscribed to mine, but you partially suck, but I'll click subscribe to you anyways, because, you know, I'm really a nice guy and I don't want you to hate me. That's a pity subscribe, and I'll take them. Take anything. But anyways, I feel like a lot of stuff gets really repetitive, where it's like, okay, so here's my update. I've really only done 2 things, but I'm going to walk you through everything all over again, just in case you missed it the 15 times that I showed you the exact same shit before. So I'm trying not to be that guy. You know, I don't even like to wear the same hat in my dialogue. This hat deserves its own cup. So I just changed up. This one I actually have worn before, but it's a reversible one, so, you know, you didn't know that. But I'm honest, so I'm telling you, it's reversible. It's orange on the other side. See? It's orange. So, anyways, don't know where I was. because I was changing my hat. But enjoy the footage. It's dark as shit, so you know, any complaints, buy me a light. Been a couple of days, and I've been a busy little beaver with wow, I really should have picked this up. I've been working, and so like any open spot inside of the haunt here has now become like my personal, just throw it wherever it'll fit and then you'll come back and get it later kind of thing. So that's basically what I've been doing. But yeah, I've been a busy beaver, both in here, which you'll see, and then we've decided to retile the guest bathroom before our big Halloween party, and then of course I've been doing the inside, and then I had a nice little paintball day on Saturday, so that's just been keeping me from doing much. But I will stop blabbing and looking at myself on the screen, and we'll start showing you what I can show you due to the fact that there is shit all over the ground. So here we go. Alright, so basically I started getting the front room. This is the front room, but you really can't tell because, like I said, air hoses, PVC pipe boxes, shit everywhere. I started goring it up a little bit. You really can't tell over here, but it's all done up. What I did do, hold the phone. It's better. Clean the stuff. Okay, so you can see I'm using these crates as my personal storage bin, but I built some rustic crates, and I've decided this is going to be more or less a, well, you'll see. I don't really know what to call it off the top of my head. I'm still working on these, but I've got some, minus the paint and spray cans that really don't add to the effect. I need to finish lidding these off, but it's going to be like a warehouse type / boiler room storage area. So we got Bob over here. Now he's Bob the construction builder. Bob's had a blow to the head, and he had a little saw blade that goes over here, which sticks in here nicely, except for somebody was shaking my walls earlier and then it fell off. So anyways, it sticks in the wall, where hence what all this came from. So he gets tucked back in the corner. He's doing construction. I can't find his other hand right now. So then I got to putting up my pipes, which I've got going on. And so what I was trying to do is basically, you know, fill everything up. But my water / sewage / whatever corroded pipes will go across here and then into the janitor's closet. But there'll be a like a busted pipe up in here with a bend into it, and then I'm going to have a fogger that's hooked up underneath here that will have it steaming out on a timer. And if I can find another one that I have laying around here inside of that bend, which obviously later on in life, if you don't see it, it won't happen. But in that bend, I'm going to try to put like a green LED to go with the kind of green sewery type funk that's going on. So I think that would be cool to have like a methane mist that's coming, like the fog spilling out, and then with a green light inside of the pipe, so it's like, you know, glowing green gas that's coming out when the fogger's going on, and that'll be cool. And then I have yet to put like a chain and a wheel, and then I've got a little crate that matches this that I'll have over here that's stacked up that the fogger will be hidden under, and then the pipes will be running up under there. So that's really my other addition. That didn't take very long, but I've been basically wiring everything up and getting my plastic on this. It's been a heavy work in progress, but let's see. I don't know what all I've vlogged in here and what I haven't, honestly. Got these up. I got a new photo printer, so I can actually, I've printed out some preview pictures, but I used my laser printer, but it's only black and white, like monochrome, so it doesn't they look like total ass. So basically what we decided here's the air cannon area, which, you know, if you recall, will be back here, which I've already wired off. I just haven't poked it through the plastic because I'm not done getting to these shelves yet. But we're gonna have all the hanging distractions in here now. I don't know that I'm going to do my hangman. I'll just see if I have opportunity. But this is all wired in. The last real room that's going to need a lot of work will be the candy room, which I'm going to install a like a false wall over here, and that'll be my final scare, because there's the exit. And I found we have koi ponds, and hell, you just have to take my word for it. I don't feel like digging back there, but anyways, the previous owners had left like kind of like some scraps of koi pond liner, which is like the stick rubber stuff, and I was actually trying to find some like heavy plastic or heavy rubber weighted curtains, and they're going to be perfect. So when you exit out so they can run out without taking my door off the hinges, we're just going to have those hanging down mixed with like some creepy cloth and some plastic and stuff. So basically, it's actually been so many days that I forgot what I showed you. So I think I did the doors last is what I showed you. So I actually made a video invitation to my party, so that's kind of one of the videos that I made, but I won't put it on here. I mean, it's not really, you know, viewer worthy. You guys more or less care to see what I've done and not what I'm doing right now. Anyways, want to get something, because I have been working and have been making progress, but just not like a lot to fill up a full vlog. But so that's my stuff. Basically, pipes, crates, chains. Bob is now Bob's Builder. Been working on that. Basically, yeah, a lot of wiring. I did hook up my cage here, so hold on. You know what? I'll pause it. So, you know, the further I get along in my doings of this haunt, the more I keep blocking off light to the areas that I need to get to, like my workbench. So basically, I rustled up something for you so you can see my doodad here in works. So this is my shock fence, and of course it actually works pretty well. I'm using a screwdriver right now, but yeah, I wanted to test it, but she's a beaut, so she's gonna put off some good stuff. So those of you who don't know, to add with that, I've got a Facebook page, so it'd be like facebook.com/Haunting Valley Cemetery. And if you like it, I'll try to like you back if you have a Facebook page. I kind of fell off the old social media thing other than YouTube. So now I'm getting back on it because I'm trying to keep my photos updated and post some YouTube links onto the Facebook. So I'm trying to get back into it. Plus I've got one for the business, and I even signed up for a Twitter, which I don't know what I'm doing with that. So but that's for something else. I digress. So basically, yeah, follow me on Facebook if you wanna. You can also like me in my real Facebook, which will be probably somewhere linked onto the other Facebook. So if you want to be real life besties, you can do that too. I'm sort of nice on Mondays and Fridays and Saturdays and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think I said a couple of those twice. Anyways, see you later!